This is Scott the Fix-It Guy. Our goal with our videos is to empower you to be able to do the repairs on your own and save a whole lot of money and also get that great feeling of having fixed it by yourself.
Today we have a Bosch stove where the front burner won't light and we hear a clicking sound but it never lights, and it's due to a cracked igniter. The porcelain around it gets cracked and the electricity leaves too soon. And the best way to fix this is to put in a new igniter. Sometimes you can't get these burners off because the screws get so corroded. So another possible way to cure this would be to use a ceramic type repair that's designed to tolerate high heat. And that would basically create a good insulator again so the electricity cannot leave early. So before you apply this, it's good to use a wire brush and just really clean the igniter. You want to be careful not to knock away any of the porcelain if it is cracked. So we're taking out these screws so we can get the burner head off. The problem is you have to be able to get all the burner heads off, and a couple of these won't come off because they're so corroded. So we're going to use a wire brush to clean this area really well, and then we're going to put on an appliance type of an epoxy that's designed to fix cracks or chips in the porcelain or enamel that we see on the outside of appliances. And this one is designed for stoves so it can tolerate high heat. I think this one goes up above 500 degrees Fahrenheit. And the way you apply this is you have a two-part epoxy. So you just have to take one of the vials and kind of mix it up first because it tends to kind of settle over time when it's sitting in the package. So you have to either shake it up or stir it up, and then you mix the two parts together in equal amounts, and then you can just paint it on the cracked area of the porcelain or the ceramic, and then it forms basically a new ceramic coat. So this is the vial that has the main ceramic component. We're just going to stir it up. Mixing it really well. And I'm going to pour a little bit here in the plastic packaging that it came with it. And then I'm going to mix in the hardener compound in equal amounts, and then I'll use the brush that came with it to mix them thoroughly. You want to really make sure you stir it and get a nice mix. And then the best thing is to paint it onto the area that's cracked. In this case, I wanted to paint it all the way around the ceramic portion of the insulator of the igniter, and I did several coats of that. So I let it dry and then came back and did another coat. Again, if you can do the conventional repair where you remove all the burner heads and then you pull off the silver drip plate below, that can get you to where the igniters are and you can replace them. That's always going to be the best bet. But in this case, we just really couldn't remove them. So this is our next best thing we can do, is to try to repair the ceramic insulator. So we're just painting that on now, a light coat, and we'll let that dry, and then we'll put another light coat, maybe 30 minutes in between. And if you can put on 3 light coats and let it harden, and then give it probably a good 5 or 6 hours before you cook with it, you should get a good result. After applying it and letting it dry for just 30 minutes, I just briefly turned on the flame to see if it would light, and it lit perfectly and immediately, but I wanted to let it cure more before I subjected it to higher heat. Usually we like to soak the screws on the burner heads with penetrating fluid or WD-40 for a couple of days and then see if you can remove the screws, but these were just breaking off, so this is going to be another alternative. So this is the second coat. So this works really well, especially where you see the crack, but I'm just coating the entire perimeter. You don't want to get any of this on the top where the electrode is. You want to keep that one really nice and shiny so we can see it lights instantly. Thanks so much for watching our video. We really appreciate your support. And when you get a chance, please press the subscribe button below so you can be subscribed, and also the notification bell so we can send you more videos about appliance repair. Please also give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. If you really liked the video and it really helped you, please press this new applaud button and you can show your support and also get a nice clapping hands for your video. Thanks again.